Now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
You have another look from the Cortez Bridge webcam put into motion, and again, we're not seeing anything in the way of any fog issues out there this morning. Everything very quiet in terms of your morning commute. No rain, no fog, no blustery winds. Everything's very quiet. 10-mile visibility, in fact, along the coastline. Maybe a little patchy fog in inland areas, but not enough to cause any concern. Visibility in Punta Gorda is 4 miles, 10 miles in Venice, 10 miles in Sarasota. That is not an issue anywhere we look. And in fact, I don't think fog will be an issue at any point this week. 65 degrees in Wauchula, Arcadia, Myakka, Parrish at 64, so is Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch at 65, Sarasota 64, Venice 66, and Inglewood comes in at 67 degrees. Currently, we have 64, dew point value 63, and an east-northeast wind coming in at about 6. Potential for some patchy light fog across the region, giving way to all sunshine as we head into the day. Temperatures currently running anywhere from 2 to 5 degrees above where they were just 24 hours ago. So a very nice start to the day, and looks like it's going to be a very warm afternoon. Look for temperatures to rise from the 60s into the 70s pretty quickly as dawn breaks. And then as we head into the lunchtime hour and into the afternoon, we'll very rapidly be in the 80s. As this afternoon progresses, expect to see temperatures topping out probably around 84 degrees. Inland temperatures, I think, will be even a little warmer than that, coming in perhaps at 85, 86 for daytime highs. And as we head into the next couple of days, I wouldn't be a bit surprised that some inland temperatures get very close to the 90-degree mark. What month is this, right? 7 p.m. temperature this evening, 76 degrees, should be a beautiful sunset. As we watch the winds out of the east continue to bring in these warmed air temperatures because they come in over land. They don't come in over water. So as the land warms, the air warms, and the air is then transported into our region. So we watch the temperatures into the 80s rather by 12 noon, and then as we get into the afternoon, into the mid-80s. A lot of sunshine around. UV indexes are starting to climb up there, and burns are certainly possible, so be sure and wear that SPF 50 or better sunscreen if you're spending the day at the beach today. 76 degrees in Wauchula and Arcadia by this evening, about the same close to the coast. A little bit of fair weather cloudiness out in Gulf waters ensures a pretty nice sunset, I would think. And then as we head into the nighttime hours, temperatures will fall into the 60s. There is some rain around the country. There is some moisture across a frontal boundary that's kind of draped across the mid-Atlantic, stretching back into the open plains. That is not any issue for us. In fact, all of that lifts northward as a warm front today. Some snow showers back to the west, the Intermountain region, all the way up into the northern plains. That low lifts north. The frontal boundary lifts north as well. High pressure builds in, and we're left with a beautiful, beautiful couple of very warm days. For boaters today, can't be too much better than this. East wind developing at about 10 knots will bring you a light chop with 2-foot seas. And the forecast calls for a daytime high today of about 84, and then tomorrow about 85. And the day after, 85, 85. You get the picture. We're on a warming trend that carries us into at least midweek. By the time we get to Friday, we'll start a little bit of a breakdown in that high-pressure ridge, which will allow our temperatures to cool a smidge back into the lower 80s. Next week might be slightly cooler, but still above average for this time of year.